Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back to Yharnam, welcome back to Let's Play Bloodborne, and welcome back to the Cathedral Ward where we left off. One of the few relatively safe spaces in the entire game, and even it doesn't remain safe, and it's not exactly the kind of place where you'd want to be. But then again, there isn't anywhere in Yharnam where you'd exactly want to be. Now then, the game has now opened up quite significantly. Ah yes, remember the rather mean and racist old lady? Here she is.
I haven't forgotten. Do you think I owe you something?
No.
Well, that's a right lark, I'd say.
Oh dear.
This whole mess that Yharnam's in, it's all your fault. You put it to the outsiders.
Oh well, yeah, it's always ours, isn't it?
Blood's fluid, tainted by your ilk.
Oh no. Oh dear me, and after we actually sent you here as well, I mean, you know what, you're right near that door and there are nasties out there. It wouldn't take much just to pick you up and chuck you out, you know. In fact, you can just kill her. If you want, you can kill anyone in here, but I'm not going to do that because there are story arcs here. But your blood tainted by me? No. Yharnam blood was tainted long before I went anywhere near it. Thank you very much. Right, before we do anything, we're going to go and have a look out here. We need to be very careful, because this place is protected. Now, there's a reason I'm looking up there, ladies and gentlemen. There's a reason. Those of you who've played the game before know that, well, there's something up there. There's something up there that we can't see. This is part of the wonderful sort of Lovecraftian horror of the game. There are things everywhere in this game that you can't see unless you have sufficient insight, and we don't yet. So the thing that is just up there we can't see right now, but we'll be able to eventually. Oh, look at this. This is a church, I think they're called church doctors or something to that effect. They are rather unpleasant, and they serve the healing church, and there are lots of them around here. They're sort of the primary enemy in this area. Hello! By golly, I do love this axe. Not quite as fast as the other weapons, but good God, has it got good heft. Feels very nice to play. Now. Oh dear, what happened to you? More man's knowledge! Yes! That's what we need. That's what we need. The more insight, the better. The insight will allow us to see things. It will also change the nature of the game. Enemies change when you've got more insight. Environments change. It's quite cool. Now, let's see. Crack! Very nice. 11. I think we need 40 to see what's up there. But you will eventually. You will. Hello. Yes, I saw you. Don't think I've forgotten about you. Is there another one? No. Okay. Ah, now this chappie is interesting. These are a good example of how the game actually changes. You see his lantern? The more insight we get, the more that will change. The lantern actually becomes like a magic item the more insight you have, and they can fire these stunning blasts of energy. But they also physically change. The lantern starts to sprout eyes. I know, it's bizarre, which is part of the metaphysics of this game. It's part of the weird background and mythology. Now, we can go this way. The wooden shield, one of the most useless items in the game. Prams and wheelchairs, symbols of age, symbols of youth, all significant. Everything is significant in this game. We can't open the gate because we haven't got the right icon, but we've nearly got enough to go and buy it. So, we're just going to go and kill a few... Oh, look at it, it's so pretty. We're just going to go and kill a few more people, and then we should have enough to go back to the Hunter's Dream and to purchase the icon that will open that gate and give us another route through. There's also that door there, but we can't open that yet, so we'll head out this way. Yes, don't look at me like that. I'll hit you with this axe. Hello! Hello there! Oh, it hasn't noticed me. Hello! What are you gonna do? Ah! Yes, they also gain more attacks the more insight you get, so the enemies actually become harder. the more insight you have. But the stuff you see, the thing that's up there, bloody hell. As those of you, my friends out there, Ray and John and Tom, those of you who have seen it already, you know, it's hideous. It's absolutely hideous. But it's part of the subtle horror of this game. I mean, I didn't know when I first played it that happened. I went wandering off, and then I came back here, and I had enough insight, and suddenly I just had this moment, because it was up there. This thing was just visible all of a sudden, and it's there now. It's not there. It's there now. It's just that I can't see it. I don't have the insight, which is kind of terrifying, really. Now, I'm sure you can hear that hideous clanking, and that's because there's something very, very, very big here. Wait, oh my god. Look at the size of him, and more importantly, his axe is way bigger than mine. That doesn't intimidate me at all. Although there is a lot of Freudianism in this game. How about you? You big lummox! How about you? Actually, at this phase of the moon, they're actually not that difficult. It's later on they become difficult. They have a thing against powerful attacks, and they're actually quite easy to dodge as well, so... Goodbye! Like many of the enemies in this game, designed to intimidate. Designed specifically to intimidate. They are not as tough as they look. And look, everything's got a slightly more sort of religious air around here, because of course we are in the cathedral ward. There are censers, and there are hideous, hideous statues. I mean, oh god. Ugh. Oh yes, we can't open this yet. Only a special emblem opens the main gate, but we've nearly got enough to go by it. So we'll go do that in a tick, and then we'll open the main gate. I mean, we don't have to go that way. There's that what I love, I mean, what I sincerely love about the game is the way it gives you choice. Oh, lovely. There are lots of open areas around here, and lots of choices of ways to go, which is really cool. Staring out over Yharnam there. Looks like he's having a good time, doesn't it? We're going to go and disturb that. More fucking prams and coffins. It's like symbols of death and birth are everywhere in this game. And it does make sense in a weird kind of way. It does make a lot of sense. There. That is a very big hunk of rock you've got there. It's bigger than your friends. Shit. Individually, they're not too bad. Together, they could be a problem. Shit. I want one of them, not both of them. Let's let the big lummox with the half a statue wander off. Oh, he is actually carrying one of the statues. That's so cool. That just lends the model a bit of variety. I've never noticed that before. I think he's the only one that does carry statues, actually. There isn't another like that in the entire game. That's very cool. Ha! You missed, you lummox. Oh god, he's not... I think we have to up our blood tinge quite significantly because we aren't stunning them, which is slightly frustrating. Come on. That's more like it. Fuck! That's because we got cocky, so we're gonna have to come back this way. But because we died, we can go and gather our blood echoes again. And we can actually double our blood echoes on top of that, so that's not so bad, I suppose. Messenger top hat. We can actually go and get that. The top hat, it's a silly little item that basically allows you to, you can give those little guys, the messengers, top hats. It's very silly. It's very silly. But we like it. Hello, sir. Yes, this is where the game starts to ramp up a little bit. Excuse me. Apparently I'm sick now. Apparently I could do with a transfusion. Not gonna fucking happen. Not from this place, I can tell you. I mean, it never really tells you what's in the blood, but it hints, it suggests, and believe me, you don't want it. You don't want it. What's worse, it tells you where the blood actually comes from, and that's a whole other barrel of fish. It really. Oh yes, I forgot about this guy. We're gonna have to go. We can either take him down or we can avoid him. I think what we'll do is we'll take him down again. Let's just let him lumber there. What's he gonna do? Because sometimes he'll wander up the way. Sometimes he'll go up to the gate up there. Sometimes he doesn't. He's they can be quite difficult to predict, these guys. What? Oh god, that hurt. Hello. Yeah, fortunately, they are quite easy. You can sort of telegraph their attacks. They are not as tough as they look. Gotcha. Ah, he could have killed me there. With a bit of a sustained attack, but he didn't. And now one of these guys will have our blood echoes, so... Oh no, they're just in a patch here. We just dropped them. Fabulous. Okay, hopefully we can aggro one of these without... Oh, look at the sun. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that just so pretty? Carrying a whole fucking statue. That's a little bit of overkill, man. I am not that dangerous. Not yet, anyway. I don't know what he does if he actually grabs you. I haven't seen that animation before. Did he just kill me again? No, fortunately. Bloody hell. That would have been frustrating, but as I've said a million times before, that's the nature of the game. It's the way it works. Right, now... take down this guy unimpeded. Again, crows. The crows seem to like these guys. Maybe it's because they're lice-ridden or something. I wonder if we can get him by surprise. I bet I can. I can. Oh God! Has he killed us? Has he killed us? Oh God, I suck! Oh my god, I'm so bad at this game. That's because I'm being cocky again, ladies and gents. I should stop doing that. I am so bad at this game, and I hope you're not getting frustrated with my myriad deaths. But if you are, I'll just fast forward through them and get back there. But, as we, you know, I mean, it's a good thing in its own peculiar way, because we're actually doubling down on our blood echoes, so... yes, I'm gonna stick with that. That's my excuse. Now then, let's deal with these church doctors, shall we? I don't know what the healing church did to these guys to make them what they are, but you can guarantee the healing church did something to them. I mean, the healing church is supposed to be responsible for curing the disease and all the various ailments in the game, but then, as you might expect, they're not exactly innocent in that regard. I love the way they sort of like, they are genuine parts of their environment, so they actually, you know, they'll pause and look out wistfully over Yharnam. I love that. I think that lends such character. Yes, I can even see it. I can sort of see it in my mind's eye now. It's up there and it's hideous and it's creepy. Hello, big boy. I love how sad they look. They look slow and lumbering and really destitute. They look like they're actually in pain and weary and just saddened by it all. Ah, and they also have gorgeous hats. I love their hats. And their cloaks, actually. Their cloaks are gorgeous. Look, apart from being all tattered and whatnot, they're actually really nice. Ow! Ow! Oh my god, what is wrong with me? Oh god! I need to pick it up. ladies and gents. I need to get into the fucking mindset and get this sorted, because I am sucking. I am sucking hard here. But I am gonna get down there, I guarantee you. I'm not giving up. Ow. Yeah, you can guarantee that these guys, something was done to them. Something truly foul was done to them at some point. I can show you a glimpse of what's up there. I can show you a sort of a vague silhouette. Watch. Okay? Watch. Oh, what is that? Oh, can you see just like a vague outline of something hideous there? Yeah, that's what's up there. It grabbed us. And it killed us. Fuck. Oh my god. Well, you know, up until this point we haven't actually died that much, so this is the game, ladies and gentlemen. This is the game. So if you can't take this, if you can't handle this, best get out now. Righty-ho! Let's try that one again, shall we? Ah! Fuck! Dear me, we are sucking arse at the minute. Gotcha! Actually, we actually need more, not blood vials, we're fine with those, but we need more silver bullets, certainly. We're doing pretty badly in that regard. Hello! It's you two. It's all of this stunning that we're doing, that's the problem. Ah! I love the actual rods are beautiful, look, they're really gorgeously decorated. Oh, that's lovely, thank you. That's exactly what I needed. Yes, creepy fucking thing that's up there. In fact, it's not a singular entity. There are. Well, it's actually hard to say. It's very Lovecraftian, so it operates on multiple levels of reality. So it's neither one thing nor many things. It exists in lots of points at the same time, if that makes any sense whatsoever. It's non-Euclidean. It's weird. It's weird. Glowy freak. But yes, you'll learn all about the Healing Church, ladies and gents. You'll learn all about it when we go and when we see what they've been doing. There's a place called the Hunter's Nightmare, and you'll see what they were doing when we visit that place. And the Hunter's Nightmare is amazing. It's a night. It sounds weird to say, but it's a nightmare version of Yharnam. Yeah, as in more nightmarish than this. Sorry if I'm being quiet, ladies and gents, I'm actually concentrating. He's got a good old reach on him, so we've got to be a little bit careful. And he can do some right old damage, he really can. His reach is much bigger than you'd think. It's much bigger than you'd think. That's what we've got to do. Bait him, hit him. Shit, too slow. Oh no! God. Goodbye! With your lovely hat and your bell around your neck. Okay, here we are again. Let's get this right this time, shall we? Let's not try to rush into things, and let's actually do this correctly. The messengers have got pots on their heads. Hello. I mean, that's got to be sacrilege, surely. Oh god, the other one's been aggroed. That's annoying. That's fine. Just as long as you come out as one at a time, it's okay, it's fine. Gotcha! Ah. You see the very subtle mechanic of it. When you stun one, you stun the other. Oh god, because he's got a bigger weapon, he's got different attacks. That's really cool. That's such a lovely attention to detail. That's the kind of thing I love about this game. I want one of you, not both of you. Yeah, come on. One of you go out of sequence, because I can't handle both of you. Alright, fine. Whoa, that was close. You nearly had me there. God almighty, he hits hard. Not hard enough, though. Hello. They're basically like the sons of Yharnam. They are. You see a lot of them around a place called Hemwick Charnel Lane, and we'll be going there very soon, actually. And it's almost as though they're the twisted sons of witches in Yharnam that have been hideously distorted by their mother's blasphemy or something. It's just foul. It's grotesque and brilliant and wonderful. I love it. There we are. Okay. Oh, didn't see you. No. Is there anything down here? God, what on earth happened here? That's where we fought the cleric beast down there. Just down there. The monocular. I've never figured out what that's for. Wow, look at it. Beautiful. Never figured out what the monocular's for. Okay, we're going to have to be very careful down here. There's another one of those really, really big things, but it's armed differently. And it's therefore, it's actually a little bit more dangerous than the other one. Get out of it. There he is. Now, we may be able to get the drop on him with a little bit of sneakery. We may be able to get the drop on him. Oh, I won't be able to get that just yet. Good, we've got two in. His reach is enormous, so we've got to be very careful with him. That's by enormous, that's what I mean. He can do this incredible combo, so we've got to be very, very careful. No, 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 no! God almighty! Nearly gone. Gotcha! Oh, God. Oh, man. This looks like it was a nice area once upon a time. There are benches and there are wheelchairs again everywhere. You know, it's so weird. It's so weird. Very useful indeed. Now, I'm sure this area was once going to be something else, you know, because there's a door down here that never opens. It looks like it was going to lead to, that bridge where we fought the, oh, pots. Oh, pots! Pots of fun! Pots of fun! Oh, so much fun! I don't know whether you noticed, but there are bones in all of these urns. There are relics in all of them. Yeah, that door never opens. It's very peculiar. Very nice. I think that's our first, that's the first stone that allows us to upgrade our weapons, which is very, very cool indeed. Oh my god, we did die a lot there, didn't we? Righty-ho! Onwards and, I think downwards in this instance. I think it's onwards and downwards we're going, because I think before we do anything, we're gonna be heading down to Old Yarnum, or low. He was twitching there. Still twitching. Stop that. I'll hit you in the groin with my axe. Now, let's try down this way. Another baby basket there. Significant. People laying messages everywhere around here. You need to be quite careful down here. There's an odd scattering of enemies down here. And also one of the very, 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 very few friendly people who we can talk to. And when I say friendly, I mean friendly for Yarnum. What the f... What was he doing? He looked like he was naked. It's peculiar. I really wouldn't want to wander around Yarnum naked. Quite frankly, God only knows what you'd pick up. Who can I aggro? I want at least one of you to come at me, bro. That dog just killed itself on the fire. Oh, God. Idiot. Hello? There's a bad time for you, weren't it, boy? Is he just staring into the fire there? Well, that's, not really going to help, sir. It really isn't. Ooh! Axe versus axe. It's all nice and fair. Not really. The onus really isn't on fairness at this point, I'm afraid, sir. Sorry about that and everything. What have we got here? Nice. What have we got here? Also nice. Now, before we go round to meet our... Ooh, dear. A massacre on the cathedral steps. Well, I sincerely hope whatever gods or dark entities look over Yarnum don't condemn us for that. I'm sure they won't. I'm sure they find it quite pleasing. There's a gentleman around. There he is. Can you see him? Hiding there. That's just not cricket, sir. That is just not cricket. What have we got here? Ooh, nice old bit of madman's knowledge. Some sort of saint there. That's creepy. Hidden path waits ahead. Therefore, time for levers. Isn't it just? Oh look, someone else is using the axe too. Oh yeah, this gentleman's quite cool. He's got two doggos. You need to aggro them. So you need to go up and then run back. Aha! Because doggos. Bloody Nora. You forget how dangerous even the casual enemies are. And then suddenly you've got no health. Suddenly you're dead. Before you know it, you've lost everything. As I said in a previous episode, you can't be too precious about the blood echoes. You just can't. If you lose them, you lose them. That's fine. You just need to go and farm them back or something, or just get on with it. It's not something to be precious over. Okay. Okay. Let's go down here first. Oh, there's something else there. I believe this is more madman's knowledge. I hope so. Yeah! All good. And... what be this? Oh! Secrets. Secrets indeed. Way down to Old Yarnum, which the Healing Church sealed off. Pretty much because it was just too hideously diseased to be allowed to continue. I don't know whether you can see, ladies and gents, but we have a friend down there. Well, I say a friend. Hello, sir. What you be up to?
You're a beast hunter, aren't you?
No.
I knew it. That's precisely how I I started out. Oh, beg pardon. You may call me Alfred, protege of Master Ligarius,
Oh,
hunter of vile bloods.
Master Ligarius,
So,
we'll be meeting him.
What say you? Our prey might differ, but we are hunters, the both of us. Why not cooperate and discuss the things we've learned?
All right.
Oh, very good. Very good indeed. Take this to celebrate our acquaintance.
Oh. Well, thank you very much, sir. That's much appreciated.
Hunting is a sacred practice. May the good blood guide your way.
There's good blood in Yharnam. Could have fooled me. Thank you very much, sir. Yeah, Alfred's an interesting character. We'll be following his plot arc to the end. Don't expect it to be a happy one, because there aren't happy plot arcs in this game. That's just the way it is. Yay! Okay, this is the way down to Old Yharnam. The city is basically built on the ruins of its older incarnations, and the older incarnation of Yharnam was sealed off by the healing church to contain the disease. So you can guess what it's like down here, can't you? You can just guess. Okay. Oh, and be wary. The game is gonna try and blindside you every single fucking time. Pretty monsters. Love the eyes. Look at the eyes. Gorgeous. Hello. Come on. Come on. I'm not making the first move. No, I'm not. I am not making that first move. You can do it. I'm gonna get you in the flank or the backside. God, the werewolves are hard. Unless you get them a good one like that. Ooh, very nice. They are very useful for that. They all have bloodstone shards on them. So at this early stage when you need to upgrade your weapons, pretty good prey. Pretty good. Here it is, the way down into Old Yharnam. Now this is actually a good example of how the game has optional areas. You don't need to do this area at this point. You can come and do it later. We're going to come and do it now. Or are we? What I might do is rack up some blood echoes down here, go and open the gate, and then go and do Hemwick Charnel Lane first, because I like that area. And there's something in Hemwick Charnel Lane that will help us. Will help us inordinately. And yes, we will be going back to the Hunter stream at some point. But before we do that, I want at least 10,000 blood echoes. At least 10,000. This town is long abandoned. Hunters not wanted here. There is another hunter in this place who basically, he's gone a bit mad, and he protects the beasts here. He's got a sort of like...
You there?
Oh, there he is.
Hunter! Didn't you see the warning?
Oh, I did.
Turn back at once.
Or...
Yharnam, burned and abandoned by men, is now home only to beasts.
I'm well aware, sir.
They are of no harm. Turn back, or the hunter will face the hunt.
Yeah. He's a little mad, and actually is going to be a bit of a pest from this point on. Ooh, we want him. We want him. You see the Scrabbly? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Come here, you little runts. These things... Oh, God, they're so weird. They're formed of old faces, and they only appear... They will run and appear and then disappear very quickly. And you only have a very brief opportunity to kill them. They will reset when you come back to the area, but they're very difficult to catch. And very often they've got unique items on them. So... Ooh, want to be a little bit careful here. There are some fairly unpleasant creatures. Ooh, look. You see him? There's another one there, look. These two will try to ambush us, so as long as we're careful. Hello. You need to be very careful with these guys. They have poisonous claws. They actually have the disease, so you don't want to get touched by them if you can help it. Some of the bigger ones even summon smaller ones. They're ooh, they're creepy. Nice. Another hunter's torch. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these torches, but okay, much obliged. Now, need to find the right way down without getting killed. Ouch. Okay, doing alright, doing alright. That, I don't believe, no, we can't open yet. That's from the other side. That opens from the other side. Ooh. Oh, yes, we will be going down there. There's something in that fog. There's most certainly something in that fog. Something rather unpleasant. Clink clonk, clink clonk. Very, 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 very big impractical ladders around Yharnam. Health and safety nightmare. Much, oh god, I mean, compared to the Resident Evil mansion, Yharnam, I mean, you know, talking of health and safety nightmares, the Resident Evil mansion is practically exemplary in comparison to bloody Yharnam. Yeah, we'll go back down so we can get that, and then, oh, yeah, that was worth it. That was definitely worth it, but now we've got to go, have we got to go all the way around to get back up? I think we do. Yeah, because we'll die if we go down that way, I think. Yes, we will. So, woo! And woo! And woo! Etc. It's a good thing the hunters are pretty energetic and robust, isn't it? I mean, the way they catapult about the place. Very different species of monster hunting to in Resident Evil, most certainly. We're nearly there. We've nearly got our 10,000. When we've got 10,000, I'm going back because I want to get to that emblem and open the way. But in the meantime, we can have a bit of an explore around here. Maybe open a few more shortcuts. Yeah, it's that tower we want to be very wary of. Is it that tower or is it... Yeah, I think it's that tower. Yeah, because our friend who was speaking to us oh so politely before, he's going to start, well, basically raining cannon fire down on us. The closer... Oh, God, what happened here? Sort of hideous pogrom. Good God, the brutality of the game. I mean, the imagery is very sort of, very Spanish Inquisition, very, very, very unpleasant. Oh, wow! It's one of the diseased people of old Yharnam who have become almost exclusively beasts at this point. I think I'm going to switch. I think I'm going to switch out the weapons for the saw spear at this point. Just because you need something a bit faster for these guys. Now, we need to be very, very careful. You can see them. You see the eyes in the mist? In the fog, in the smoke, whatever it is. Here they come. Love the noises they make. The bandages and everything. So cool. Such a great aesthetic. There's another one there. And there's another one there pretending to be a gargoyle. Very often the trick is letting them strike first and then getting them. I mean, this is kind of cruel. I kind of get where the other hunter is coming from because they're not doing anything. They're not doing any harm. They're sealed down here. They can't get out. So really, what you're doing here is just committing genocide, isn't it? It's really quite unpleasant. Although that said, it looks like we're not the only one. Hello? Come on, you strike first. And then I'll have a go at you. Yeah, I definitely favour these faster weapons. Most definitely. Oh, we're nearly there. Nearly hit our target. Cold blood dew. Actually, I bet we've got loads of that. I bet we've got enough of that, actually, to hit our target. Let's have a look. And if we do... maybe... Almost. almost, unless we've got some more. If we've got some more, then we'll definitely hit it. Have we got some more? No, but we've got 2 Madman's Knowledge, so we'll use that too. It's Madman's Knowledge is basically like, you know how the various researchers and academics in Lovecraft stories find forbidden lore and it drives them slowly mad just by exposure to it. That's basically that. That's what Madman's Knowledge is. It's like being touched by the mythos. That's basically what it's like. It's insanity points. It's like in the Lovecraftian RPGs that when you get insanity points, it's very like that. Okay, he's going to start going a bit mental now. It's that tower. There's, you see the cannon on the top? Whoa, sorry, I was too busy paying attention to the cannon there. He's going to start firing at us, which is going to make this unbelievably hard. I am. You're not wrong. Oh, we've got enough. Excellent, we've got enough. So let's just deal with these gentlemen. I'm trying to think, is there anything more specific we can do down here? God, you're quick. I love the way they scamper. But I like these guys. I mean, I think they have real pathos, these creatures. They have real pathos. Because this doesn't need to be done. It's pretty unpleasant, all in all. It's a pretty horrible thing that we're doing here. And this is, by the way, an optional area. We don't need to come here at all if we don't want to. But we want to. Right. Okay, return to the Hunter's Dream. Yes. Sorry, yes. Yay! Here we are, back once again in the beautiful, wonderful, haunted realm of the Hunter's Dream. And we have loads of blood echoes, but we're not going to use them on that. We're going to use them on this. We want that emblem. That's what we want. That's going to be very, 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 very useful indeed. And we also want, just briefly... Well, got stuck. Oh, there's Gehrman again. Hello, sir. We just want to repair our weapons, most certainly. Yes, certainly. And we would also like to fortify our weapons. I'm going to do the sword spear, primarily. And I'm also going to blood gem fortification, the sword spear. That will raise it by 4. Excellent, okay. Can we do the... have we got one? No, we haven't, unfortunately. That will just add a particular effect to our weapon. So that's very good. It's very useful. Rightily heightily ho. We want to go to the cathedral ward once again. Throwing knives. Those are actually quite useful. Although they're not as good as the poisoned ones, which you get later. I like those. I like those very much. I don't think I ever used the torch. Never used the torch in the game, so I don't really know how good it is or what it really does. Oh yes, the rituals. We'll be doing some of that very soon. Very soon. It leaves no stone unturned when it comes to its occultism, this game, believe me. Okie dokie. What have you got to say for yourself, you twisted git?
Thank you. To that old girl, you told her about this place, right? Well, she don't offer me much in the way of conversation.
No, I bet she doesn't.
I'd rather see her alive anyhow.
Well, that makes one of us. Oh, he gave us something for that. That's very nice. Triumph. Cool. You gonna say something nice?
You. Stay away from me.
I doubt you do. I doubt very much you do. Ow! God, I wasn't quick enough there. Was definitely not. And I sort of wasn't there either, but hey-ho. Nearly got all of our health back, though. I make no specific apologies. I told you I'm shit at this game, and I meant it. Very nice. So what we want to do is head up this way. Shit, we didn't close the gate, did we? So our friend is going to be there again. Fuck. Okay. Hopefully we can do him over this time. Okay, hello, Zap. Not very quick, are you? Not very quick at all. Oh shit. We may very soon be eating those words. Ah, God almighty, that reach is enormous! Amazing reach. Mind you, we want him to strike. That's kind of just not strike us, you know? Gotcha. Look at the dust! I love it! Fabulous dust. Okay, what we're going to do, because we've been down there, we've got everything, we're going to close this now. So when we come back this way, he won't be able to get through. Yeah, simple trick, but one I like. And now we can hold up our emblem and we should be able to get through here. There we go. And this opens up entirely new areas. Fabulous. Fabulous. Okay. Oh, a new type. And I believe he's carrying something really horrible. He's actually carrying a flamethrower, so we've got to be very careful around this guy. Fortunately, not much health. Gotcha. Thick, cold blood. Mmm. Oh, wow, look, there's quite a few of them in here. Quite a few of them. Good God, right. What I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is I'm going to open up a few gates, and then I believe that will be it for this particular episode of Bloodborne. Before we do that, though, let's take down our friend here. Oh, did you see us? Did you see us? Yes, you did. Not too quick on the draw, though, I'm afraid. Fabulous. We're doing splendidly well. Poison knife. Now, those are going to be inordinately useful a little later on. Now, we have two new characters here that we can speak to, and that we can send to Oedon Chapel.
You're not from around here, are you?
No, so people keep telling me.
Outsider who's come to join the hunt. What a pathetic idea.
Oh, cheers, thanks.
You what? What, you think I'm a beast?
No.
I think you're a beast.
Okay.
And step away from our castle.
It's not a castle. Yeah, this guy's really weird. He's totally contradictory.
Well, I've certainly done, so be gone with you.
When you actually...
Who are you beast hunters?
Fair enough, fine, whatever. If you manage to save him, you've got to be really careful about him, because he will give you advice that is totally contrary. You need to do the opposite of what he tells you.
Oh my, what a coincidence.
Yeah, people keep saying that too. I can't imagine I smell much different at this point.
I'm off during home, so if that's what you're here for, I'll leave you to your own devices.
Barking up the wrong tree there, missus.
If that doesn't do it, come back in the morning.
Yeah. You wouldn't have a brother, would you?
I'm off during home.
Okay, fair enough. So she won't go yet. Okay, that's fine. So we need to do something else first before those two will actually go off to one of the safe spaces. I think what we need to do is change the phase of the moon before they actually go. Hello, yes, I can see you. I can see you, sir. And there's another one around here somewhere. There's a big guy. There's a very, very big guy. There he is. And he's got a board with some nails in it. And there's a guy with a gun behind him, so that's a wonderful combination, I have to say. It's exactly what I wanted to face down here. Ow, fuck! Jesus God, he's difficult. Oh, that's a horrible weapon. Ow! Good God! Well, we're doing fabulously here. I must say, this is. I think this has been a 100% successful video when it comes to Bloodborne. But we are making progress. It's just very slow. And it's the nature of the game. So, I think with that, for now that we've opened the new area, we'll call that a video. Join me later on, why don't you, in the next episode, when I think we'll be heading on our way to Hemwick Charnel Lane, to take tea with all the witches and their twisted, bulbous, tumescent, bandaged sons. Sounds charming, doesn't it? Okie dokie, thank you so much, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye!